I think the median player has gotten better.
Mm-hmm.
You know, um, I think from the time like I started playing soccer, that would be like the '80s and early
Yeah.
'70s to now. Um, I don't think at least in Wisconsin, I don't think the best players are any better, but
Mm-hmm.
the average player is a lot better.
Is a lot
Um,
better.
at least in Wisconsin, I think there was a cultural a cultural thing that happened where soccer got athletes and in a lot of cases was able to jump ahead of football,
Mm-hmm.
right? And we're in the state of Wisconsin, right? Jumping
Oh,
ahead of football
yeah.
is,
Is crazy.
yeah.
It's like,
Because I'll tell you,
yeah,
my
that's.
DBR is a bunch of soccer games and the Green Bay Packers. That's my DBR, right? Well, and the Milwaukee Bucks. But the Milwaukee Bucks play 82 games. So, but the Packers,
Yeah.
like, that's religion around here.
Yeah.
Um, so there was this period, I think, where because club football hadn't really developed in the same way, like you went to high school and if you were a good athlete, you wanted to play football, right? Well, this generation of kids in the '80s started playing soccer, and suddenly around here, um, a lot of the schools were like, "Oh my God!" The football programs were like, "We just lost the best athletes to soccer because they started playing the
Yeah.
sport when they were 8 and 9 years old."
8, 9 years
Yeah,
old.
so I
Yeah.
think like there was this period in the '90s where there was just a bunch of really good players that came out of Wisconsin, but then the football movement was like, "Oh, you have soccer clubs? We're starting football clubs, right?"
Yeah.
And then it's football, right? So the other two things
Yeah.
that happened on a like just notoriety basis was the Wisconsin Badgers got good at football, went to the Rose Bowl in I
Uh-huh.
think '94
Yeah.
for the first time in
Yeah.
forever, and they've been kind of good ever since. And then
Yeah.
Reggie White and Brett Favre showed up for the Packers, and suddenly
Yeah.
the Packers ended their reign of
Yeah.
stinking, and so football
Yeah.
became the big thing again. So
Yeah. Yeah.
that's a
Yeah.
long drawn out answer, but I think there's so many good players now, but I don't think there's the same amount of great players as there was in
Mm-hmm.
previous years. At least
Yeah.
around
Yeah.
here, around
Yeah. Yeah.
around Wisconsin.